Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Prophecy of Pendor outside Marleon, which is under siege from the Dashar, which means we need to take it back. But I think they probably have the larger, they've got the larger forces here. So we're going to be a little bit careful. Let's see if we can have our Lord Antonius here, because he's having a bad day. We can't help because we're very low on health. But I'm trying to get Lord Antonius safe here. We'll take some of this stuff to sell. And then we're going to need to run pretty quickly away from these vast, numerically superior Dashar forces. I think Lord Antonius is unfortunately still dead regardless. It might give me time to get inside Marleon though, if I can. Not quite. Marleon is under siege. 820 versus 1832. It's going to be tough. We don't have all our lords here with us. But I think we can do a pretty good effort here at knocking down their numbers somewhat. I, however, have very little health to work with. I cannot stay somewhere I'm going to be shot. Gentlemen, you need to move. This is not safe for me at all. Please let me up here. Or somewhere. Anywhere but here, really. Come on, let me up please, thank you. I'll be exceptionally careful of my own health. We have fought at Marleon before. I don't know if coming over here is a good or a bad idea, because you will likely be shot by some people coming in, but if we can go from here we might be okay. Let's see if we can do some work from here. If we see someone coming our way to start shooting, we'll have to get out of here quickly. Again, this probably isn't one we aim to win. We just want to knock out as many of them as possible for the next stage of this siege. But we do need to cripple this army, at least to some extent, just to slow things down, because they are proving problematic. The Dashar, we need to keep progressing here. We need to keep making good effort with our campaign, and we may not be able to keep doing that for very long if we are constantly under attack from these guys. They do have 1,000 more troops than we do, but at the moment we're keeping up with demand, which is good. Just got to be very careful of any return fire from any archers, because that could really spell the end for us if we're not careful. Meanwhile, I'm trying to take out their archers in kind of a not counterproductive, but a counter-attack, I should really say. I'm going to run out of arrows. Oh no, I've got my arrows back, good. They've just been returned to us. Our reinforcements have arrived, that's good, but I think we're still doing okay in the grand scheme of things. I don't think we need to take out all 1,000 of them, we just need to take out enough that they decide it's not worth sieging anymore. As we did with Laria in a previous engagement. At Laria we did end up actually attacking them afterwards and trying to take as many as we could prisoner there. But I don't think that will work in this engagement because we've got less forces around us to help. Overall, you're going to need to move out of the way, sir. Just keep on shooting whoever we can hit. Given I'm not likely to get involved in melee combat, what I might do, I might go pick up as many arrows as possible and just stay here shooting. I think that would be a wise decision, as long as I deem it safe to do so. But we're doing pretty okay in terms of casualties. It's whether if they keep on pushing up here, that's when things will be problematic for us. Change the Mountain arrows over. We will keep our... I don't even think we're going to need our mace, really. I'd rather be full up on arrows. There'll be plenty of weapons we can pick up. Please, excuse me, sir. There'll be plenty of weapons we can pick up from the siege in general. This gives me 120 arrows, and they will replenish every 5 minutes. So I can pretty much just stand here and keep shooting, which I think is arguably the much more important thing for me to be doing. I don't have the health to be getting involved in melee at all, really. So we're just going to go very archer heavy here. Get my kill feed back up. My kill count, I should say. Just keep on shooting at whoever we can. We're relatively protected over here, and usually the archers will now start to attack someone else, which is useful. But I can't guarantee that's what's going to be the case, so we'll be a little bit careful. I don't accidentally get shot. Go for that advanced screw warrior there. We've got 92 hours to work with, so we're doing fine for now. Let's go for that solid longbowman, get him off the bridge if we can, off the ladder I should say. No, we completely missed him. Oh, you're shooting back. You're a problem, you need to die. Okay, that's not who I was trying to shoot. I'm trying to shoot that silent longbowman. Good. He was shooting in our direction, so we have to be careful of him. We couldn't allow him to shoot us because we had such little health remaining. This will clear out a good amount of the Dashar, which is excellent for us, really. And we certainly need it, because these guys are the remaining faction of consequence, and we need to deal with them. Okay, keep on battering into these guys as best we can. I love these big sieges. Obviously it wasn't a very nice thing to be alive in medieval times, but I do think that my fantasy of kind of living in a medieval Lord of the Rings-esque world is not that far out of the reality of what I think some other people's kind of wishes might be. Something very, I don't know, I don't want to say endearing, it's probably not the right word, but it's something very much in the soul, I think, that wants to stand on top of a castle wall and fire down arrows on someone constantly. Obviously the reality of war is a lot different. It was back then, it is today. It's glorified in media and violent and TV and movies and stuff, but the reality of it would have been horrifying. That being said, I'm quite enjoying this at the moment. You know, I've been to some wonderful castles here in the UK and over in Ireland, and they're just amazing to stand on the ramparts on, even if they're, you know, fully kind of past their prime, ruined castles like the one I went to down in Bodmin in Cornwall. It really just is amazing. And English Heritage and the National Trust do very well at kind of looking after these properties as best possible. And really, I went to these properties as a kid with my family, and even do nowadays, and probably really developed my love of history and historical things in general, especially the medieval time. I love all history, but the medieval time has always been something I'm very fascinated by. Okay, we're up to 60 kills. Let's keep firing. At some point we should get some more arrows, hopefully. Ooh, that was bold, Stinker Armsman. I mean, I'm mostly seeing green text, which is good. The occasional loss here and there. But if it's just a silent recruit, that's nothing to be too concerned about. You might be a problem. Let's deal with you, if we can. Deal with these archers coming in if possible. Only 7 arrows left, but we should get that refilled soon, I would hope. There we go, they've just come back actually. How are we doing? We're taking out 576 of them for loss of 35 plus some wounded. That's not too bad. I did just hit my desk, that was probably very loud down the microphone. Just got to get back to my safe spot where I'm less likely to be attacked, because even just one arrow will knock me out here. Okay. Looks like the melee side of things are struggling a little bit, but our range is keeping us ahead of the game slightly here, I would think. Go for these guys on this closer ladder, I think, is probably a better decision in the grand scheme of things. Excuse me, Mr. Ravenstone Warden. Oh, you're someone I want to knock down. That guy in green and yellow. That's the Kraken Radari. Arguably the strongest infantry in the game. Kind of melee infantry. But ones that have bow and arrows. They are based in Windhelm. They're a knighthood order, and they are excellent. Their sergeants aren't very spectacular, but they're very much made up for it by the quality of the Kraken Radari, and very much are a troop I enjoy having. So when we head over to that part of the world, I will be taking Windhelm for myself, just to have the additional bonus of having Kraken Radari inside my forces. I'm slightly frustrated the Huithril aren't technically dead yet, because it means that there aren't as many lords that we can bring onto our side yet, because if the Huithril are still up and running, they're less likely to defect. But I imagine that will change at some point in the near future. But I've got to focus on the Dashar. I can't go and try and knock out the Huithril in the moment if we're being actively sieged in some of our most prized properties. It also means that I need to get Marleon actually in someone's hands so they can start defending it and putting troops inside. Because I don't believe this is actually anyone's property at the moment. And I'd rather they, gain taxes and money from it as well. So that's definitely something we want to consider. You look important and powerful. Who are you? You are a Marleon Knight. Well, you were a Marleon Knight. You're certainly not anymore. Take out some of these archers if possible. Just trying to go for those weaker targets at the back. Without much success. Again, gotta watch out for these archers. They could turn around and shoot us if we're not careful. It is good we have archers over here with us as well, and they're not all just shooting from one side. Marleon's not a bad town to hold out in, to be honest, in terms of defences. Oh, I was trying to shoot that strong lad on the back there. Sadly no success, but that's fine. Oh, take that Maiden Warden, that'll be a nice easy kill. Ooh, let's take out you guys, the Larian Sentinels. You could hurt if we're not careful. As much as I hate to kill them, given that we own Laria, we do need to take them out because they could very much hurt us in the future. And I'd rather they die to death, not to be knocked out, because then we have to deal with them again in the future. Because we're not necessarily going to win this fight, because I imagine after this, the siege may well continue, we'll have to see. We might have another round of the siege to go. But we're doing pretty well, we've taken out 869 of them, and we haven't even lost 100 to death ourselves yet, so we're doing pretty well. I think we do actually have some other lords with us outside of Marleon, so we could consider going after these guys actually in the open field as we do with Laria. Whether it's the best idea or not, I'm not sure, because the lords that are with me, all of their troops will be dead. Take out these Kraken Radari, or at least damage them, please. They hurt when they're involved in melee. I don't want them on the field. There's another one, I can see him there. A very distinctive green and yellow. Oh my goodness, that guy went flying. They've got very distinctive green and yellow uniforms. And I don't want my troops to be fighting them if entirely possible. I think it was definitely the better decision here just to pick up a bunch more arrows. Because we're too weak to get involved in melee, and we can certainly do a lot more damage here. Sat at the back, just shooting them from a distance. Right, 123 at the moment. Hopefully that will keep on increasing as time goes on. There's another Kraken Radari that I missed, that's unfortunate. Just got to keep an eye out for any more that spawn in and take them off the field if we can. Only 15 arrows left, but I'm sure we'll get more arrows soon. Let's focus on these Larian Sentinels in the meantime. And that Silent Knight at the back. Yeah, okay, there's our arrows back. Excellent. Oh no, that's right. That was an Emerald Lion Knight. My apologies. They look quite similar. Although the Silent Knights don't have the Lion's mane helmet, that probably makes them a little bit more identifiable. More reinforcements have arrived. Let's still have more enemies. That's okay. We can hold the line here. We can hold them off, I would think. Take you out. I tend to go for either the really weak troops or the really heavy troops. I tend to leave the mid-tier troops for the other archers. Because if there's someone I can clear out in one shot, I tend to take it. Just so the melee troops at the top aren't being overwhelmed, even if they're not very good. But then if there's someone who's really strong and needs to be taken out, I at least try pump some arrows into them. Not necessarily kill them, but do enough to kind of make them less of a concern when they actually get to the top of the ladder. And sometimes I miss and shoot the person behind when I don't mean to. But hey, an arrow is damage is damage, and an arrow in a target is good regardless of who it is. Besides, it inflates my kill count and I feel quite good about it. You guys okay up there? I think you are. Let's keep shooting. I see another Larian Sentinel there. I'd like him to go down. Entirely possible. There we go. Take you out. Keep on shooting. I don't know if every single reinforcement wave is going to come here or eventually they'll give up. But I'm sure we'll find out. They had 1,800. We're taking out nearly 1,200 of theirs. I think this might be the final wave actually. So we might be able to attack them on the open field afterwards. We'll have to see. Because I think we've got some of the other troops with us. I mean, I know we've got our mercenary band with us, the Primagada from Barclay. So we can probably use them to do some good work here. So they'll have about 600 left. But not every Dishar Lord might have joined in the fight either, so we'll have to see. That poor peasant woman, she has no place here in a siege with just a torch and barely any armour. Who's still left? Might just be you there actually. There we go. Yep, that Storm Sister was the last one. 172 kills. Very nice indeed. Marleon is a nice place to hold. We'll hire whatever troops we can who are in kind of the immediate area. 8 bounty hunters I'll take. Got to the marketplace as well because I think we've got some stuff we can sell here. And also our gear is back as it should be, excellent. Pick up what food we can here. So yeah, there are definitely still some. There's still definitely some strength inside here. It says we're stacked by the snake cult, of course. That's okay. So there's some fights going on here. Not everyone's got many troops though. We certainly don't have many around. Let's see what we can do here. Now you're upstanding, Montoir. I wouldn't mind you coming over to my side. So I don't necessarily want to attack you. Let's go after this other chap here. Because then we should have a better chance of not angering the right people.
Could be of use to me.
411 versus 418. This will be a tough one. But there'll be a bunch of people we can take prisoner if we survive. Are they going to push us or are we going to push them? I'd prefer them come to us, to be honest, as usual. Let's see if we can get a better map to work with here. This'll do. Something with a few more hills. Cavalry can go over to the flank as normal. I probably should have upgraded my troops, but that's okay. Right. Okay, their cavalry is charging, so I'll let my own cavalry charge as well. I didn't realise they're pushing in quite so quickly. That's fine. Again, just trying to keep our archers safe while they keep shooting. Infantry can move forward a little bit though, just to give the archers a slightly better view and angle of shooting. I'm going to be very careful here. I've got very little health, so I'm kind of just going to hang around behind the archer line if possible. Let them stuff armour. And forget you're a separate commanded group, because you guys are the... Oh, hello Storm Sister, you might be problematic. Despite my fact that I don't think they're very good, they are decent with their throwing weapons. So you have to be a little bit careful of them, for sure. Whoever owns Windhelm is definitely here, because we've seen both Kraken Midari and the Storm Sisters. I don't mind if my cavalry go down. I need my infantry and cavalry to buy as much time as possible for my archers to keep firing. Hello there. Take out your horse if possible. Gotta be careful, we're now close to the front line. Infantry can charge. Just keep our archers alive. Take you out. Our horses receive damage, but we should be okay as long as we get back behind the archer line here. And if we eventually get taken out, so be it, but let's try to stay alive as long as possible. These Muttenheim crossbows will put in a pretty decent shift, actually. And the heavy crossbows are exceptionally strong. I think they are the best crossbowmen in the game, if I remember correctly. Barring any Knighthood Order troops you make yourself. And the Wyvern Wardens aren't bad, but they're not the highest quality crossbowmen as far as I can tell. We're taking out 100 of them, so we're doing okay. We're managing. When our archers run out of ammo, that might be more problematic. These arrows we're taking are actually hits from our own side. They can shoot us, or they can shoot our gear. I don't think they can actually shoot our kind of body for damage, as it were. That's a very odd way of saying that. I don't think they can damage us, but they can accidentally shoot our shield and stuff like that, if I remember correctly from riding in front of them. I'll let them move forward. Oh, okay, infantry charge. Archers, I'm going to let them move forward a little bit. Just advance 10 paces forward. That way they might have a slightly better crest of hill to work with. And they might be a little bit closer to shooting who they need to. I do think the majority of our infantry and cavalry appear to be dead, or in the process of dying. Oh, we got a shot off. But that's okay. We'll get some more reinforcements coming in, and that will change things, hopefully. There we go. Speak of the devil, here they come. The quality of our troops won't be as good, though, because our top tier troops will probably be pretty knackered after that initial fight with the Shah at Marleon. Okay, turn around here. This is very dangerous. I have such little health to work with. I really shouldn't be pushing forward like this. All it's going to take is one little tap, or one errant throwing weapon out of position, and I'll be toast, pretty much. Bugger off. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Taking the horse out there really saved our bacon. We'll let the archers charge now, because some of them will be out of ammo. Including actually some of these heavy crossbows, who I'm surprised they've run out of ammo. I don't want to say no, but these guys are decent in actual hand-to-hand combat as well. They've got hammers and military picks and that kind of thing. How are we doing? Taking out 182 of them. We're taking our own losses ourselves, but we should be okay, hopefully. Just trying to take out some of these low-level archers just to swing things in our favour a little bit. So that snake armsman if we can. In the green there. Oh, he was shooting at me there. Thankfully we managed to kill him before he returned fire. I'm going to be very careful of my own health, because we need to go and recover, but we don't really have the time to do... Oh, there we go. We don't really have the time to do so while we're still fighting the Dashar here. So they've taken out about 120 of us, we've taken out about 220 of them. So overall we're still doing okay. And this will be a bunch of people we should be able to take prisoner as well. We'll stash them inside Laria as we have before. Okay, we've got some more reinforcements coming in, that's good. I think we probably needed them. We had pretty equal numbers, so the fact that we're ahead in terms of kills is pretty useful for us. That tells me that unless we have a really tough end of this battle, we should be okay. But looking at what's coming in here, it doesn't seem to be that tough. I mean, these archers will hurt, and especially with more enemies coming in. Where are they spawning in? They're spawning over here. There's very little cavalry left. It's pretty much all infantry or archers now, which probably works in our favour to some extent. That being said, I think the majority of our cavalry is also dead, so, you know, who knows. I do want my troops to try push this archer line as quickly as possible, but they'll back off to where the reinforcements are, because they'll be safer there, which is the sensible thing to do. Frustratingly, it's what I would do as well. I still think that the quality of our troops are better here, and we don't even have our mercenary band here with us in this fight, so we'll have about 100 heavy troops to join us in future engagements, which is good. I'm seeing mostly greens, so I don't think we need to worry too much. A lot of these chaps here don't really have any armour to speak of. Some of them do, but a lot of these guys are pretty low ranking levies as far as I can tell. Excellent. This is another big blow to the Dashar, which is what we really needed to kind of knock them off course, which is important for us really. Very important indeed. Oh, it's a Red Fletcher. I do like the Red Fletcher longbowmen. These are a minor Knighthood Order faction troop. I think I've spoken about them before. And these are not ones that are made up each campaign. They are always here. Sadly, you can never actually join the Red Fletcher longbowmen Knighthood Order. But they are quite cool. I mean, he is going to die here in a second, but I do quite like them and the way they look. Okay, the last few troops here. Just clearing off the last couple of chaps, and then that'll be the fight one, which is excellent. I think that might be the last chap there. Yes, it is. Okay, victory is ours. 30 renown. You are my prisoner. Eric, you are free to go, because I think you... Oh, the defeated lord looks at me hatefully. My relation is 22, but you're free to go. Eric Khan, we might be able to bring on side at some point. We'll have to see. you are upstanding and you're free to go. It's going to be a lot harder to convince some lords to join us because the Dashar still have a lot of land. You're my prisoner. You are my prisoner as well. You are my prisoner. Anyone I can afford to take prisoner. Hereward Khan, you're free to go because you are someone I really want on my side, not on their side. It's always a shame that he ended up joining someone else's faction. I'll deal with these guys. I really must give Marleon to someone. Right. Those guys will be okay there. Let's return to Laria. Oh, people are escaping very quickly. Right, I'm just going to sell them then. A couple of people escaped during the night. Really now I just need to give Laria to someone so that there's no further issues. Oh, hello, who are you? Ah, the Dashar Wind Rider War Party. You have 10 troops, I don't really want to fight you. Just a few Pendor troops that we lost. It's unfortunate, but needs must, really. Move you guys up. You guys are ready to be Pendor Black Archers. Heavy Crossbowmen. We can definitely do with some more troops, that's for sure. Right, Laria. Who am I going to give Laria to? Who's this? This is Lord Alistair.
Yes, well met. What can I do?
Goes to the War Room. I'll take some more Pendor recruits, that's fine. And speak to Sarah the Fox. Who do we give Marleon to? Can give to Alistair, he's pretty good. Agathon's got a town, Karis has got a town, Eustace has got a town. Lord Alistair, you've already got a lot of land, but you can hold some more. And I'll make myself the lord of all these villages for now. Because eventually I can give those out to some other troops. Or some other lords, sorry. Lord Alistair, you are now in charge of Marleon. I'm not going to give you any troops. There's a garrison here. Let's take some Pendor recruits here. Got plenty of people to level up, that's for sure. Any prison broker here? No, that's fine. Alistair will likely head off to Marleon when he's ready and able. Losing a lot of money per turn at the moment. They're definitely going after that Dashar party, aren't that Dashar war party, I think. That's fine, I'll leave them to it. Still got a few lords with us, that's good. Marleon is no longer under siege, let's go have a look. See if it's ready for... Okay, it's still very, very weak. So we've got to watch out. Oh, Yartova, our husband. Let's help him out if we can. He had a chance there of being defeated by some bandits, which you wouldn't want to happen. Let's get out of here. I wouldn't mind making peace with the Dashar, because we've kind of battled each other to oblivion here. But if we can maybe take out a couple of other local castles in the area, that might at least convince them to. But at the same time, do we really want peace? We've only got less than 200 days to make this happen now. We might just want to keep attacking as best we can anyway. I still have very little health, so still to be very careful. Oh, we got stuck on a tree. No, no, no. Excuse me, sir. Luckily, some of these guys aren't too difficult to manage. And we've got some friends turning up now, which is excellent. Take you out. We can probably whack through a lot of these weaker bandits or brigands. So that's good. I just wanted to save my husband because he was looking like he was struggling a little bit there with the amount of troops he had left. Who's still left? Just those chaps up there. And we're done. Good. It's fine. We will just let everyone go. I will take the Buckley troops back though. Plenty of capacity there, so you know, to have the fail, someone else should get a decent amount of troops. We could take Kelredan or Mistmire. Mistmire is always a bit of a tough one because again we struggle with the heretics nearby. Let's go for Kelredan Castle if we can. Who's willing to come join us on campaign? I'm hoping that we can. Leofrich, are you a friend? I feel like you are a friend. Leofrich Khan, where would you be? I'm gonna find you again. Hang on. Yeah, Leofrich Khan. Notes, characters. It'll be a little bit further down here. He is Marshal. I can't quite remember what he thinks of us. He's cooperative. Okay, he's not willing to plot. I wouldn't mind bringing him on side eventually, to be honest. Right, someone else is attacking him. We might need to just go and help out anyway. We may as well. There'll be a chance to let him go, which is important for public relations. We'll just charge. I think we've got the capacity to do so. We've got the numbers. And it's probably it's a fairly small map anyway. It'll probably mean that we'll lose a few more troops than we need to, but that's fine. I guess we can set up a proper attack formation here. Leofrich, I think, does have some decent troops in his party, so let's at least set this up somewhat properly and we can go from there. Because we can probably convince him to push into us if we're lucky. Yeah, now that monk's been killed, he'll likely push in. Yeah, here he comes. Good. Well, we can probably negate some of our losses because we are going to Kelredan. We don't want to have our lords go home before we're ready for them to. So, yeah, I think that overall that's a decent decision. Also managed just to spread out because there's a lot of infantry stuck on the archer line there. Might even be able to do this without a single loss if we're careful about it. See if we can get a few extra kills here ourselves. Decent difficulty on these shots is 7.5. There we go, another death. More reinforcements coming in, but I don't think that's going to be too problematic for us. I'm quite happy to spend some time here just battering down their archer line before moving into their cavalry afterwards. But I think that's their last archer there, so once he goes down they will likely only have range on their horsemen. But Cylon aren't really horse archers, it's not really their thing, that's more of the Dashar. And although this is a Dashar Lord, he's still set up with a Cylon-based army. So, you know, I really don't mind. We'll let the archers charge as well, if they want to. I just thought we could let our infantry and cavalry take the initial brunt of damage. I completely missed that Maiden Warder. Oh, there we go. Oh, she's dead. Oh, she's the upgraded Maiden Warder. She's the Maiden Warrior. I'm trying to knock you on the head, but missed that. It's fine. Don't think we need to worry too much. They were pretty much already dead by the time we even turned up. Yeah, we've only taken one wound here. It's not, it's not too bad. And Leofrich, you know, good on him. He's the last one knocked out. He's done pretty well there. He managed to escape, unfortunately. That's fine. Take you. You're not ready to upgrade. We've got plenty of these low-level troops we need to be doing something with. Swordsman. Warden, mid warriors, Pendorman arms. We'll have to move some of these troops a little bit further up because they're going to be our kind of frontline troops for a while. More Pendor Black Archers. We are really trying to get a lot of those at the moment because they're pretty good. I know Cez is very underguarded. We'll have to go and sort that out at some point. Can we take Kelredan? I think we probably can. Oh, it's a siege tower. That's less exciting. We should still be okay. We're just trying to take out more and more land out from under the Dush already. Oh, hello. This might be something we want to pull back from. I don't know if we've got the ability to take those guys on. We're going to leave. Oh, there's a big old scrum happening here. Let's see what we can do to help. There's lots of separate fights going on. Let's help out Lord Donovan. I think he'll be okay here. Oh, it's going to be tight actually. Oh my goodness, so many of these little fights happening. You're going after him, so let's help. Oh goodness, Lethal Deeran's having a bad day. I think Lethal Deeran might be dead there. We'll help over here. And then we can hopefully sweep up the rest of the fights, I should say. Lethal Deeran, I think, is unfortunately dead, or at least his army is. Unfortunately, because they've pushed in and attacked us, we probably won't have the force. We need to take Kelredan, really. Everyone up on this very nice hill. Although not the cavalry. The cavalry can stay down here. Infantry here, archers up there. I want them to attack us. So I have to find a brave horseman willing to sacrifice himself. Yeah, not that many of you, that's fine. I only need one really to go in. You will do, my good man. Two of you are fine, that's not a problem. Although I'd prefer the Circle Centurion didn't push in. But he's going to have to do. I really want them to come to us here. Because pushing up that hill would be very problematic to say the least. Because hills and horses don't really get on very well, would you believe? Man, these town militiamen are not very well set up, are they? That's fine, they've got some good support around them. And just look how long it's taking for these horsemen to even make it over to them. The Iron Circle Centurion will probably do fairly well normally, but because he's charging uphill, he'll struggle to make any impact. But like I said, I want them to come to us because we're both at the end of opposite hills, and once they take someone out, they should feel emboldened to attack us, which would be pretty good. Ah, we lost the Iron Circle Centurion. That's my mistake. I shouldn't have sent him forward, but that's alright. They're going to come off the hill now and attack us, which is what we want. Very much so, in fact. Right, let's get myself up on this hill. It's going to take an absolute age. In fact, I'm going to actually dismount, I think, and fight on foot for this fight. It's very heavy. We've got a very slow horse anyway, and fighting on horseback in this place is not ideal. We'll just come join the end of the archer line here. Our Pendor Black Archers should do a mighty fine job taking out a lot of these guys before they even make it close. They are starting to fire back now, but that's fine. It's fairly reasonable in the circumstances. You see why I didn't want to push them, because I felt that in general we'd have a much better chance actually dealing some significant damage if we attack them like this. Or more importantly, let them attack us. Let our cavalry go now. And that will just stall them there, hopefully. We probably didn't even need to send them in, but this will stall them down there overall. Which is pretty useful for us. Go for some of these lads over here. Oh, we lost the range of the clarion call, that's upsetting. They're very good. Right, cavalry, pull back to me, please. Because we don't want our cavalry to charge all the way over there. We can do better by letting our archers just stand here and fire. Our Pendor Black archers appear to be out of ammo by now, but that's fine. Still plenty of our troops should be able to shoot from distance, including myself. Yeah, this is definitely one we want to fight on foot in general. Okay, we're out of ammo now. We'll let our infantry charge and our cavalry charge. I think that's okay. We could get back on the horse. I don't know if it's actually particularly advisable for us to do so, to be honest. That's okay. I think we've got plenty of targets to take on, even whilst we're on foot here. Ow. Trying to do a cool jump, but he beat me to it. Don't go after my archers. Some of my archers will need to charge soon as well because they run out of ammo. Next wave is coming in here. Let's move our archers down to here. A lot of them, our Pendor Black archers have run out of ammo now, because they're pretty fast firing. We'll let our archers charge actually. We'll let them choose their own fate here. The enemies have arrived. I don't think we need to worry too much. But this is definitely one I wanted to fight on foot, because goodness me, it'd be so slow on horseback. And one of the benefits of being on horseback is the momentum and the speed you have. And if you don't have that, it's not very safe for you to be fighting, really. There might be a moment we get back on a horse, but it's not quite yet. And actually our infantry are doing better here, as opposed to their cavalry, I would say. Despite the fact I did just get run over by one. Okay, you're going to try to shoot me, aren't you? Yep. I've got no real ability to go after you, because I'm not on horseback and I have no arrows left. That's fine. We can make something work here. I mean, we've nearly dealt with this force anyway, which is pretty good. So after you if we can. You might be shot by the time we get there. Okay, that's good. I think it'll just be the last few horsemen running around now that we need to deal with. They should be gone fairly soon as well. Oh no, I forgot I've got no arrows left. Well done, Mentine Imperial Guard. These guys do look cool, I just wish they had shields. There we go. We've got our 12 with a Fey. Mansell Bay, you're pitiless, you're my prisoner. Okay, I will probably just send him straight back, because we'll probably end up having him run away as a prisoner. Lethal Deer instead. There'll be another fight over here. Donovan and our mercenaries might well survive, we'll have to see. Best thing we can probably do is join in with this fight here to help out this fight over here. The fight around Kelredan Castle. How about that? What do you think's there next time we take on Kelredan Castle, hopefully? But first of all, we have to deal with these multiple fights happening in the meantime. So we'll have to see. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.